Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Mitsubishi here. In today's video, we're gonna check out this brand new 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander gas version. So this was the new facelifted Outlander, and this one has the new graphite gray color. Looks really good. And in Canada, SC would be the next trim level up. So it starts with ES, then we have SE, and SC is where the things become really interesting, because you do get a lot of value, a lot of different options compared to the base ES. So it's definitely worth thinking about upgrading from base to this ES if you are in the market for one. And then this one here is the graphite gray color. It's the new color. Looks really cool. Today we have nice, beautiful, sunny day, so we can see how directly the sun hits the paint, how it has this sparkle in it, how the shape kind of like throws the shadow and everything else, and it truly stands out and it looks really cool. Nice looking wheels as well. So right now, Mitsubishi sort of like, you know, separated the wheels a little bit more. So ESSC, you have these wheels, then LE will have different wheels, and then SEL GT different wheels again. Good looking wheel and good wheel design. I quite like them. So maybe one of these days we'll try to paint these wheels black just to see how they look, do like a mini black edition kind of thing. But even if we don't touch them, leave them the way it is, sharp looking car. I really like how chrome and everything else looks in front of the car. So we have dynamic shield right here, and these lines are made thicker now across the grille on the 2025 compared to 2024. Also the bottom part right here, this one is a different shade right now. It used to be silver, now it's darker gray. And for this gray color, then it matches a bit better. Now we don't have too much of a contrast between gray and silver. And I feel like this silver was a good, dark gray was a good sort of decision by Mitsubishi to replace it, because it just blends in overall design a little bit better. Of course, you can get some accessories installed as well, like hood emblems, side moldings, and all that. So you can you have a lot of ways how to customize this vehicle. So like I said, SE trim level offers you a significant option list. So you have the fog lights, you have the roof rails, and one of the biggest options, it's kind of three of the biggest that you'll have. You have the keyless entry in your vehicle, so you just have to have the key in your pocket, and then you can enter the vehicle, lock and unlock. And you have the sunroof, and then you power tailgate. So those would be ones that people care a lot about, and let's see how all of them work. So let's start with the tailgate. Tailgate here we can open three ways. Actually, there's in total 4 ways. I made a video about it, how you can open it, but one of my favorite ways to open it is with the kick motion. So you just do the kick motion, not a swipe motion, kick motion. Has the sensor built in right there. That opens up the tailgate. By the way, it takes 4.5 seconds from full close to full open, and vice versa. So 4.5 seconds, quite fast, and you have the trunk fully open. 7-seater. So 7-seater here in Canada is standard thing. Also, super all-wheel control is a standard thing in Canada, so keep that in mind. Lots of values if you shop around for vehicles, if you think about buying one or the other. Also, a thing to remember, this 60-40 split, we can see how these seats can be adjusted pretty much any position. I checked out Toyota RAV4, and it has clicked this position, clicked that position, and nothing in between. So Mitsubishi Outlander offers you a lot of different ways to adjust the seats. You also can slide them forwards, backwards, which again, you know, let's say at Toyota you can't. So those extra seats, they can be either folded like this, or you can flip them back up. Whatever you want to do, you have lots of flexibility. And look at the size of the trunk here. It's huge. You can really put a lot of stuff in there if you want to. So to close the tailgate, same thing, kick motion or any of the buttons. So I always like to do the kick motion. Oh, didn't catch my foot. There you go. So did another kick and it caught it. So I always like to do the kick motion. I just like that option. So the taillights are a little bit different design, and especially with this graphite gray color, I feel like it's just matching perfectly. So we have this gray color, these grayish lenses, and then we have the bottom part is grayed out. Bit of a chrome decals right here, and overall it just looks really cool and really nice. So another major option with SE trim level is this button right here. That's how you can lock and unlock the vehicle. You just have to have the key in your pocket and that's it. I use this all the time and I find it to be a significant option if you think about sticking to base ES or upgrade to SC. Interior wise, seats are the same on both the ES and SC. They're cloth interior, but the SC will have this huge panoramic sunroof. So look at the size of it. It covers almost the entire roof. So it's a very good size sunroof. And we have these roof rails as well, so you can put your crossbars no problem. And actually for visual purposes, it looks really cool. Let's check out the new updated interior. So there's few things that are new. This screen right now is made larger. The central console is a little bit different. The cup holders are moved from here to here. That gives you easier access for your drinks, and also this armrest now has a little bit more storage space. So this tray right here for your cell phone charger is made a little bit on an angle, so that means the phones stick in there nicer. They don't slide back and forth. And you know, very good interior. I like this new screen, and you can customize it in many ways. You have backup camera. So this being SC, you do not have the 360 camera. You have just a backup camera. If you upgrade it even up to 360 camera to LE, then you will have 360 camera here. So it's kind of interesting that they just black it out, but it is what it is. So shifter itself is also a new design. So, and this one here is the dial for the drivetrain, different design. I kind of like the old one a little bit better, the previous one, but this one still goes together with overall style and theme. So as we scroll through drivetrains, so this is the graphic that will come up. So this one here being SC, you have these analog dials married with these LCD screens with the digital screen. I kind of like that. I like still the analog dial and bit of a screen. So to me, that ratio is good. And then that looks really good as well. No changes in the steering wheel. So steering wheel is same as the previous year. So overall, of course, very similar interior, same kind of seats and everything else. It's just the console part that is made different. So big news for 2025s. You have Yamaha sound system. So all of them have Yamaha sound system now. Doesn't matter which trim level you go, you'll have the Yamaha sound system. It's just the top trim levels will have the upgraded sound system. That sounds even, it's a premium sound system. So you have 8 speakers here, you'll have 12 in a subwoofer in top of the line version. Also, not to forget, you have heated steering wheel. We're still in summer heat here. We have very hot weather, but soon it'll change and then you'll appreciate the heated steering wheel, and you know, of course, you have the heated seats as a standard option. So I don't think I mentioned Apple CarPlay and Android Auto now are standard wireless on all the trim levels. So even if you get ES, if you get this SC, does not matter which one you get, wireless. That's a big option. A lot of people love it. So it's so important these days to get connected with your phones and screens and everything else, and to have cords and everything else is just not nice anymore. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to go wireless, and this car is going to offer you that as a standard equipment. So just keep that in mind. So door design is really cool. I really like how the door looks. We have a little bit of a carbon fiber kind of vibes here. We can see the Yamaha badge right here, and it's a good looking interior. Let's check out the second row a little bit. Just want to show you what I meant by adjusting the seats, sliding back and forth. So you have the 60-40 split, so this part adjusts separately from that, and you can see the rails already there, so you can slide. It's kind of hard to do it with one arm, but you can slide them forwards, backwards like this separately, and also you can fold them down. And this is what I mean by that selection of how steep the back can be. It can go from here all the way there and anything in between. So whatever you want, you can find your best seating position. And some other cars, like, you know, direct competition, Toyotas and whatnot, like, you just can't do that. So that's where Mitsubishi Outlander really stands out. So this one here again is SE trim level, Canadian spec, and SC trim level is the next one up. So you have ES as a base, and now we have this SC. This one is graphite gray, new color, looks really cool, I think. I really like pretty much everything about it. Visually, it just makes so much sense, and it has these major options like keyless entry, sunroof, roof rails, power lift gate. That makes it stand out and makes it really, really worthwhile to consider if you want to upgrade your vehicle. So, okay, thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you liked this as much as I did. See you next time around.